everybody assumed that everything was going great in WWE. It was all hunky-dory. Triple H being surprised with Hall of Fame inductions. Michelle McCool ridiculously being inducted into the Hall of Fame despite not having anything resembling a Hall of Fame career. But now we have a report that the female talent in WWE are frustrated heading into WrestleMania 41. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful, speaking on The Hump, said that he's spoken to plenty of women in the WWE locker room who are frustrated with their current booking, their situation, their plans. Some of them don't even know if they're heels or faces. They're asking Sean Ross Sapp to look on the internal sheets to see what they're classified as. That's insane. I've been frustrated as hell with the women's booking, but I didn't think anybody else cared. I think what they've done with the Women's Intercontinental Championship is idiotic. Lyra Valkyria won the Women's IC title tournament last month, hasn't defended the title, lost an Elimination Chamber qualifying match to Bayley, who has lost to like 15 title matches recently. One in NXT, one to Nia Jax, one to Tiffany Stratton. He said that one WWE performer said to him, "My heel of babyface, can you find out for me?" And said that token tag team matches are not something they want to do. So the Women's Tag Team Championships, that's another storyline that has been ridiculous. Jade Cargill was attacked 3 months ago. We're just getting to that storyline now. Io Sky has had a ton of title matches recently. She's going to lose to Rhea Ripley on the Raw after Elimination Chamber. We already know the result of that match. People are saying it's going to be a great match. Sure, but I already know the result. They're not having Io Sky go in to WrestleMania as a women's world champion. I just thought this report was interesting because it peels back the curtain a little bit. You think everything's going excellent in WWE. There are issues there, and it's brewing. And we'll see what happens here. We got Natalya. She signed a new deal recently. She's not even on television, I don't think. So do they just pay her and say they have plans for her and then don't follow through? That's shitty. AEW had this honeymoon phase, and everybody loved AEW originally, and then the popularity waned away. And, the warts showed. Problems backstage were clear as day. It was front and center. Everybody could see the issues with the company. Now we're getting some backstage stuff with WWE. Let's see how Triple H handles this. We got the releases. Isla Dawn, she was just a women's tag team champion. She's released, so the unholy union, I guess, is over. So they had no investment on that tag team. They gave them the titles and then completely forgot about them. That's crappy. That's crappy booking. That's not having a plan. The women's tag team championship situation right now with Jade Cargill and whatever is not having a plan. I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but I will say both tag team divisions feel dead. Nobody cared about DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns. There's a lot wrong with WWE's booking. They have the dream matches right now. They have the most popular stars in the industry. Now it's just, the top stars in the division get the big matches and everybody else is just thrown in tag team matches. Liv Morgan was a huge star, carried the division on Raw during Rhea Ripley's injury. So, and now what's she going to be doing at WrestleMania? They're already blowing through her women's tag team championship match against Belair and Naomi on Raw, her and Raquel Rodriguez. So what's she doing at WrestleMania? Who knows? But this report just shines a light that, even though WWE is doing great right now, it's not going to last. There's always issues backstage. There's always egos involved, and you just got to deal with it. You have to be a manager, a people manager. I could never do it. I am a hothead. I will flip out. If somebody gives me an attitude, I give it right back to them. I could never do it. But I can sit here and criticize people who try, and that's what I'm doing right now because you can't just keep the top stars in the company happy. You have to spread the wealth. You have to give everybody their due. You don't have Lyra Valkyria win a Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament, not defend it, and then have her first title defense be against the same person, Dakota Kai. She defeated in the finals of the tournament a month later. That's just stupid. To me, that's just stupid. I hope they have bigger plans for the Women's IC title and Women's United States Championship and Women's Tag Team Championships moving forward. It's not just Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton, and that's about it. They have to focus on these mid-card things. They have to build them up. It can't just be stop and start. People will notice. I've noticed. Seems like people backstage are noticing too.